The 2017 Mercedes-Benz Concept A Sedan. Mercedes-Benz was quite the busy bee at the 2017 Shanghai Auto Show, where it unveiled three updated cars, the S-Class, AMG S63, and AMG S65. But, the German firm also showcased a concept, one that may open the door to a new niche. I'm talking about the Concept A Sedan, which provides an outlook of the next generation of compact vehicles and a potential new body type. In short, Mercedes is considering a sedan version of the A-Class. Surprisingly enough for a brand that created quite a few niches, most notably with the CLA and CLS four-door coupes, Mercedes is behind the competition when it comes to sedans based on compact hatchbacks. While Audi has been selling the A3 Sedan since 2013 and BMW introduced the 1 Series Sedan in China in 2017, Mercedes has yet to create a sedan version of the A-Class. But it seems the folks over in Stuttgart want to change that, and the A-Class sedan could become a reality with the next generation model in a couple of years. Continue reading for the full story. Exterior. As with most concept cars, the Concept A Sedan is somewhat futuristic compared to the current generation A-Class. As with most concept cars, the Concept A Sedan is somewhat futuristic compared to the current generation A-Class. The front bumper and grille are indeed familiar, especially when compared to newer Mercedes cars, but the headlamps and the engine hood are significantly more aggressive and seem to take inspiration from the AMG GT sports car. Around back there a very short deck lid, which is typical to compact sedans, a sharp spoiler, and angular taillights that become thinner toward the license plate recess. The bumper is fairly simple and includes a diffuser-like element with chrome inserts. Overall, I'd say that the rear end of the Concept A Sedan is a modernized version of the current CLA. Onto the sides, the four-door is very clean with smooth character line and almost invisible pillars. All told, the show car probably previews the design of the upcoming A-Class hatchback and not just a smaller than CLA production sedan. All told, the show car probably previews the design of the upcoming A-Class hatchback and not just a smaller than CLA production sedan. On the other hand, I don't expect the UV-treated headlamps, which glow in different colors depending on light, to become a production feature. Mercedes-Benz was also kind enough to release exterior specs, so we can get a good idea as to how large it is. At 179.9 inches long and 73.6 inches wide, it's almost 11 inches longer and 3.5 inches wider than the current A-Class hatchback. Compared to the CLA, it's only 3 inches shorter, but 3.5 inches wider. Not surprisingly, it slots right below the CLA, but a similar length could work as an A-Class sedan will be sold as a conventional four-door rather than a coupe. Interior. Note, current A-Class interior shown here. There are no photos of the interior, and judging by the tinted glass, it's safe to assume that Mercedes didn't put too much effort into that. And if this concept has an interior, it could be anything behind the blacked-out windows, from the same layout as the current A-Class or a more futuristic version that Mercedes doesn't want us to see yet. One thing is certain though, this concept has to provide more legroom for rear passengers compared to the A-Class hatchback. Drivetrain. Likewise, there's no word as to what lurks under the hood, but at this point it doesn't matter really. Mercedes would have surely mentioned it if it was working on a hybrid or electric drivetrain for the A-Class, and the absence of such a detail means that the compact will continue to feature gasoline and diesel powerplants. Until further notice, it's safe to assume that the A-Class sedan will borrow its engine lineup from the next generation hatchback. Conclusion. To be honest, I can't say I'm impressed with this concept. It's modern and previews a good-looking design language, but it's far from groundbreaking. And given that production models are usually toned-down version of their concepts, the next A-Class will be of the evolutionary variety and far from outstanding. Of course, the big news here is that this show car previews a sedan, which means Mercedes-Benz is finally ready to step into a new niche. But it remains to be seen if the A-Class sedan will be a global vehicle or a China-only offering. Love it likely preview new production model hints at sportier A-Class finally a competitor for Audi and BMW offerings. Leave it not much is known about it, no official confirmation production model could be a China-only car.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.